So one of my favorite games when I was younger was the game called Wizards 101, and as every adult, I get the urge and want to go back and play or watch things from my childhood. So I did. I downloaded Wizard 101 and immediately was hit with nostalgia as I started to play. For those of you who don't know, Wizards 101 is a multiplayer online role-playing game. Oh, try saying that 5 times fast. But it's a game that takes place in a world called the Spiral, which I learned from research rather than the actual game. So in it, you take on the role as a student wizard and can be placed in one of 7 classes. The overall storyline is that you take on many threats that want to do something. I don't know what. I've always played the free version, so I really and truly don't know what the main goal of the villain is. So technically the game is free to play. There are many events and side quests that you could play, but you should keep in mind that the main storyline is not free to play. There is a point in the main storyline where you have to go into different worlds and areas of the spiral that you have to unlock through the game's currency crowns. These crowns can either be bought, or if you are really determined to go free to play, there is an ad option where you can watch an ad for crowns. I've personally never done this, so I don't know how many crowns it gives you, but it is possible. The fighting mechanics of the game is quite simple. Pretty much, you walk into a monster and you get thrown into a turn-based battle. This is where the multiplayer part of the game is introduced. The setup of the battle is that you are in a circular magic circle where the monster is opposite of you. There is an area between you that is used to summon magic on. Now, this circle can hold up to 4 people, so if anyone wanted to join the battle, they simply just have to walk into the circle, which can sometimes be complicated if you don't want to go into battle and you accidentally hit and you are in a battle. So that's fun. But the magic for the game is card magic. You get put into one of the 7 schools, and depending on your class, depends on the card that has access to you. However, I do want to state that you can get other cards from other schools too. The classes are more of guidelines than anything. So, like, for example, my main character, because you can build multiple characters, but my main character is from the ice school, but I am able to get stuff from the surrounding schools as well. It's actually kind of cool. When making the character, you get to take a test to see what class you are. Don't worry though, you can always change the class by retaking the test if the class isn't to your liking. The character customization is very limited when you play. There is only a handful of hair types and eyes and such, but it makes up for it in its colors a bit. They're still limited, but there's not really much you can do with it. The only thing I don't like about the character customization is that you can't pick your own name for your character. You get to choose, but it's not a type your name in like most games. It's kind of like a slot machine that you mess with until you get the character name you want. So that's fun. When I made my characters, I made 3, but currently I'm only doing 2 because I haven't gotten far in with my other characters, but I did like the designs of these 2. These characters are Jenna and Luna. Jenna is based off of my main OC, Jean, while Luna is completely new. Like, I just completely messed with the designs in the game and was just like, oh, that looks nice. So for Luna, I chose the fire path, so her color scheme is red and purple, while for Jenna, I chose the path of ice, so hers is like black and blue. I did have an idea for backstories for Luna, but Jenna doesn't have any, but she is the one I am furthest in the story, and so yeah. So the kind of like backstory I have with Luna is that she is a fire mage with a liking for death magic as like a sub power, because as I said before, you can also get magic from other schools if you wanted to. So yeah, so she is descended from like a dragon hybrid, but those genes have long since been lost. She grew up by herself, and when she was old enough, she enrolled into the fire school. And that's it. That's all I got for a backstory. So for the art, I was originally going to do full-fledged digital drawings. I actually have the rough sketches and such done, so I'll probably be doing like a speed paint later about them. But I had recently gotten some new alcohol markers from Hobby Lobby that I wanted to try. So I did. I created two profile pictures for my two characters. The drawing portion I had it recorded simply because for some reason when I record my sketches it always looks somewhat wonky. I have no clue why. Speaking of recording, I once again was an idiot and decided to record this with like vertical view, hence the sidebar because yeah, I'm still working on recording. But my alcohol marker process is pretty simple. Make the sketch, color it, and then do the line art. I don't typically do the line art first, as doing it last allows me to be a lot more loose with the coloring and lining in general. Plus, overall, in my opinion, it just looks better. So okay, but that's all I have for like this art pieces. So just kind of sit here and watch me finish this because I have nothing else to say. Yeah, so bye. And by bye, I mean I'll see you at the end in about like 10-ish minutes. Alright, and that's all I have for today. Wizards 101 was a huge part of my childhood, and I'm so glad I got to share the new characters and the experience with you. If you are interested in seeing more videos like this, then please hit the subscribe button. I'll probably pick up uploading twice a month soon, but currently I am only doing once a month until I get the last round of videos through, because I already recorded those and they all say once a month. So we're gonna roll with that until I get to that. Any animations or animatics, however, do not have that luxury, and they get posted not too long after I finish them. Mostly because I can't wait to share with everyone. But if once or twice a month isn't enough, I do upload TikToks twice a week, and currently am working on uploading on Instagram once a week, not once a month. Oh my gosh. But digital art commissions are open. You can request on Artistree, or you can contact me with my Discord down below.
Now this is where the